Hey y'all, so I am in my office and I wanted to talk to you about what happens when you can't receive CARES Act funding or when there's like a hold on the money where your university may be holding that money and there's a long wait list. I actually got this idea for this video from someone who commented on my last HERF/CARES Act video, and it got me to thinking about this topic. But before I get started, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So I'm actually going to read the comment. I'll probably try to post like a screenshot of it somewhere up here. I'll block out the person's name even though it is publicly posted on my page. But basically it says, I have 3 kids. My fiance and I lost our jobs. I'm a full-time student. The financial aid office told me it will take 2 months to even review my submitted CARES Act form. They are one of the only schools withholding money. Any advice? So here's my response. I'm sorry to hear this. I haven't heard of this happening before, so I would inquire if there is an expedited process based on your situation. I do know that CARES Act funding will most likely not be enough to keep you afloat. I would also recommend looking for any on-campus jobs that will fit your schedule to assist during this time. Reach out to your academic advisor to inquire about work study, student worker positions, and anything else on campus that can assist you financially. So he actually responded again, and he sent me a link to a video of a university. It was like a Zoom meeting where students were asking a lot of tough questions, basically about why is this university withholding CARES Act funding. So long story short, the university that he's enrolled at, they have not released CARES Act funding. I'm not sure if that's still going on now, but it sounds like it is. So they are saying that, they really need to look at these applications. They need to see how they're going to give out that money. If y'all have been watching my channel, you know that my university gave out the CARES Act funding pretty quick. Like, it was a quick process. There was no holding of the money. They let it go to students in need, as those applications came in. So I was very shocked to see this. I hadn't heard of this before, that universities were actually withholding this money that's meant for emergency needs. That was like pretty shocking to me. So after I saw that video, I just was like, I really felt for this guy, because there are students who really need that money. And if you're unsure on what to do with that money, just look at what the other universities are doing. It doesn't need to be this whole, complicated process. It sounds like they're just making it more complicated than it has to be, especially when students are in need. So just elaborating more on the suggestions that I did give. I know if I was someone who really was in need of, that COVID funding, of course, like I said, that's not going to be enough, to keep a family afloat, but it would be, a little something to help, wherever you could put that money. So like I said, I recommended, looking for jobs on campus, and this person actually has been working, I believe, or they've been able to keep some type of money coming in. But if you are a person who is in this situation, don't get caught up in just waiting around for them, because you don't know how long it's going to take. So my top recommendation, if you are in a bad financial bind right now, especially and you're a student and you're an enrolled student, you want to use the services that are available on your campus. Jobs are hiring everywhere, especially on campus. A lot of these jobs are like easy to get. It's like the easiest interview process ever. You show up, you look nice, you answer the questions, and bam, you got it. Of course, some interview processes may be a little more strenuous, but start where you are, especially for students, because you need something that's flexible. I remember being a full-time student, taking 17 hours in undergrad, and I needed a job, so I worked on campus because the hours were a lot more flexible. Your bosses know that you're a student, and then they know that they have to adhere to those flexible hours. So start on campus. You may want to contact the career service services on your campus, to inquire about the platform that's used to hire for student jobs. You may want to call, maybe an office on campus that you're interested in working in. Hey, do y'all have any student worker positions? Do y'all have, anything that I could use to financially assist me? I always recommend students back to their academic advisor because they're really like the gatekeepers to different services on campus. So you want to reach out to them. I'm in a financial bind right now. This COVID or this CARES Act funding is not coming through. What other things right now are available to me as far as financial assistance that I don't have to pay back? Okay, I'm never going to recommend a student go out and get a loan. Ask about the free money. It's out there, but we do have to do the research for that. Also, if you are a part of a church or any type of organization, let them know your situation. Churches have lots of money that they can give for students and things like that, especially during this time. A lot of churches have really stepped up. Maybe you're not involved, with the church. What organization are you a part of? Who can you ask that's going to be willing to give you, free money? Because we don't want to have to pay anything back. So, grants, scholarships, money like that. Who can you ask? Sometimes it takes just sitting down and writing out a list, because we kind of got to get our wheels to turn and we got to brainstorm on these things. Now, this is something that I was actually just talking to a student about. So this isn't an on-campus job, but y'all, a lot of these jobs are paying for people to go to school, part-time workers, Walmart, Target, I think Amazon, but I'm not sure. We all know Walmart needs workers, y'all. Okay, they are always packed. Target is a little better, but they need workers too. Who can you talk to? How can you get your foot in the door for these part-time positions that are willing to pay for tuition full-time? I actually just printed off some information for Walmart's program for a student that I have who's working at Walmart and who wants to, kind of figure out more information about that program. If you're somebody who's already working there, figure out who you need to talk to get signed up for this free tuition. Maybe you don't work at any of those jobs, but you do have a part-time job. Ask your employer, hey, are there incentives or perks that would possibly pay for me to go to school? I could really use that extra money right now. So you don't know because you don't ask, right? So just ask. The worst they could say is no, and then you move on to the next step. All right, y'all. So I really just want to, encourage any student who, has really been affected by COVID. Don't give up. You've gotten this far. The semester has already started. You gotta finish by any means necessary. So don't give up. Keep calling, keep asking, be encouraged, and things will work out for you. But the most important thing is to have that mindset of that you're expecting for them to work out. Don't get caught up in the downs of your situation, even though that is very hard, not to do, but you can do this. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Drop down in the comments and let me know, are you at a school where they are holding COVID funds? What is their reasoning behind that? I want to know. Check me out over at my blog, dugandixdisability.org, and I'll see you next time. Bye.